Yo, what is good, everybody? S Crypto 101 coming to you guys with another video today. And today we're going to talk about why I decided to put my 401k into the Drip network and how that has worked out for me. So if you're curious just to hear about my journey through Drip, definitely stay tuned. Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so that you get notified as soon as this video is released, as well as hitting that like button. That's going to get this out to more people. They'll learn about the journey and hopefully they'll start on the journey on their own, as well as hitting that subscribe button so that we can hit 2,500 subscribers. We're on our way there and we will do it with your help. So today is going to be more so a review of just my journey with Drip, why I put my 401k into it, what has happened since then, and then just some general updates from the AMA today. So I put my 401k into Drip, or I put a portion of my 401k into Drip about a year and a half ago, or no, almost a year ago. So it's really crazy to think about how much time it has been, and I am so glad I had made that decision at this point. And I really wanted to share today because this is probably a similar experience for people right now. They're looking at the Drip price, wondering if they should go in heavy, what they should do. They're uncertain, and I'm just going to give a little bit of clarity into exactly how I got my account up to 3,000 plus Drip in the deposits, and you'll see exactly how that is. Now, just to take a quick walk down memory lane, I pulled up some transactions from BSC Scan from a long time ago, approximately 390 and 391 days ago. And it's crazy because as I was filtering through my transaction, I saw so many of the things I was getting wrecked on and wrecked in the Binance Smart Chain space before I got into Drip. Now, I was in all kinds of stuff. I was in Cafe Swap, Salt Swap, Viking Swap, Mocha Swap, Slime Swap, REKT Swap is really what it should have been called. Now, there was some great money-making opportunities in these, but none of these were honestly great DeFi projects at the time. There were a lot of Pancake Swap variants just being rebranded and pushed out there. Now, if you had big bags at that point, you were making some good money. But I was just a normal investor at that point, just really trying to learn the cryptocurrency game. I was just getting put onto it. So I really didn't know what I was doing. So I was just hopping in stuff as the price was going up, as I was hearing about it. But in no way was I educating what I was doing. I was pretty much just, walking through a cave without a light. So when I got into Drip, I got in day one with launch. I had come across, shout out to Stunner Breezy. I had came across this video. You know how it is when you're just randomly scrolling through YouTube. Somehow I had come across Stunner's video because I was looking up how or explaining cryptocurrency for dummies. And I was really just trying to understand like what actually is cryptocurrency. And then somehow I had come across Stunner's videos, and I think it's because I was in Bet Fury and looking at some of that stuff because that's what I was first exposed to. And I come across Stunner's video, he started talking about Drip, and then I hopped in the pre-sale, and then that was that. But I wanted to pull up these two transactions just so you guys can see what I did. So this is from 390 days ago, so July 29, 2021. Now the reason I knew this specific dates is because of two things which I will explain. So as you can see here, I put 3.2 BNB and got 30 Drip. So I calculated that price out to be right around $31. And then a day after that, or a day prior to the 390 days, which is 391 days, I had put in 3 BNB to get 28 Drip. So right around that same price, right around that $30, $32 range is what I was paying per Drip at that point. Now, you have to understand, this is me. I did not have a lot of money at this point. This is me putting almost $1,800, which I had taken out of my 401k because I had taken $3,000 out, right? So I had taken $1,800 and I said, okay, I'm going to put $1,800 in Drip because I believe in it. I'm going to put $1,000 towards the Pulse Chain Sacrifice, which is still sitting there chilling. Still haven't seen anything. Richard, what's going on? Give me a call back. Don't leave me on red. And then I put the other towards something else. I don't remember what it was. But I had put $1,800 of a 4K to withdraw from my 401k. And like I said, I do not have a lot of money. I am not wealthy in any sense. So that was a big, big risk for me. And I was paying for $30 drip or $30 per drip at that price. So if we go and look at coin market cap, it really shows you exactly where that was. So we are right here at this point, right? So this was the beginning of August, the end of July of 2021. So I had just bought in, right? And then you can see the chart, right? I'm like, okay. And you have to understand, like, this is why I feel it relates to a lot of investors in the current situation. Because look at the price, 24, 21, 19, 18. And I remember making Instagram posts of just like compounding, compounding, compounding. Hey, this is drip, 1%. I'm compounding, making compound interest every single day. It's the greatest thing on earth, right? Compounding, compounding, compounding. Ooh, $9.99. So I'm already down. What is that? Almost $20? Around 20, yeah, $21, $22 from my initial investment. But I'm compounding, compounding. I'm 2 months in at this point. And then it's like, oh, okay, it's starting to get ugly. $6.71. So at this point, that's like a negative 6x or something like that. So you got to imagine how I was feeling at that point. But hey, I believed in this project and I kept compounding. And then, things started to change. It went to 9 real quick, 14. Okay, I was like, yeah, compounding, compounding. Still telling people about drip. Hop in drip, hop in drip, hop in drip. This is a difference maker. This is a difference, a big, big, big game changer in the DeFi crypto space. Still compounding, 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 compounding. And then it starts going up. I'm like, okay, this is nice. My patience is paying off. And then as you can see, boom, boom, boom. So once I started seeing this is when I was like, okay, I had made the right decision. This is a good platform. Forex is developing stuff to make sure that the longevity of the project is here and that we are being taken care of as a community. And it just kept going up from there. So I really just wanted to share my story because more than a year ago, about a year and a month ago, I took a big risk. I took $1,800 worth of cash I honestly did not have, and I put it towards drip, and it has completely changed my life. And I can just say that it just seems like a similar situation right now, right? A lot of people are asking, should I buy? Should I buy? Should I buy? And I tell people, now I think it's a great time to buy. This is not financial advice, but I think this is a great time to buy because he is literally talking about all the things that he's building. We're hearing those AMAs. We're hearing about all the new changes, the new stuff for the faucet, all the stuff for scratchies, all this stuff for marketing. We're hearing about all this, and there's this, steadiness to the price. And it's going to be like this again. And you want to be in that same situation I was. I remember being like, man, is this a good investment? There were times I second guessed it, but I took that risk and I had to live with it, and I compounded, 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 and then it paid off. And I think it's just a very similar situation. So I think that now is a great time to get in. Once again, this is not financial advice. I just really think that this is a time to accumulate drip, if anything. And you have to, at some point in life, right, take risks. Because if you never take risk, if you just throw $20, $10, $50 at a project and expect to become a millionaire off of it, it's not going to happen. You have to put in capital that you're willing to risk capital, and be willing to take that punch if it's a knockout one, but also be willing to stay in the fight if you need to. So I just really wanted to share my story of how I had bought 50 drip for almost $2,000, and it came straight from my 401k. So that was money I was taking out of, other things and putting towards crypto, which was a huge risk, and how that has made me be able to acquire over 3,100 drip, and this thing is sitting at $28,000 worth of USDT value. So wanted to really share my story. We also had some huge updates regarding the drip platform today. So there was the AMA with Mike the Investor, and a lot of things were covered that were great. Forex talked about the actual launch date being announced next Tuesday, and then we're looking at a launch date for the farm being around the first couple weeks of October. So we will get an official launch date next Tuesday, and then after that, once we get the official launch date, it's sometime around the beginning of October. So stay tuned for that. We also have the all the new additions to the reservoir and the faucet that are going to be coming out sometime in November. We have the scratchies that are coming out this year as well. So there is a lot to look forward to in this platform, in this ecosystem, in this drip community. So definitely stay tuned. There is so much that's going on. And the crazy thing is Forex is really about to start ramping up the marketing, because if you think about it, a lot of the marketing that we've been doing recently is more so like guerrilla marketing, right? So you hear about it word of mouth from somebody who is invested in it. But in terms of, being banners and tweets and, stuff on Instagram or maybe Facebook, like real deal marketing, there has not been a lot of that. So I'm just really, really urging everybody, if you want to get in drip, get in sooner than later. Hop on a good team with a good leader who is going to take care of you as a team and just compound this thing out. We have to weather the storm. I showed you my story. I showed you exactly how I did that, and that's how I'm at 3,100 plus drip. So I'll be doing more updates with the AMA going forward. There wasn't a lot of detail. We got more so some dates and some general questions answered, but there definitely was a lot of great content into it in that. So just make sure that you guys check out the AMA if you did not. And then we're just going to keep this new information rolling for you guys. But I wanted to show you how I took the risk of putting my 401k into the drip network. Now, I am going to leave you guys with that. Do with it as you please. Make sure that you do comment, like, subscribe on this video. Make sure that you leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Are you going to put your 401k into drip? What are you guys going to do? Are you guys compounding? Are you building that bag? Hopefully that is your answer. Make sure you guys check me out on Twitter as Crypto101. There'll be some great content on there that doesn't always make it to the video. And we're going to let Forex focus on this ecosystem, and we're going to focus on what we do best, and that is building the bag.